loudness and the energy, I just couldn't believe it.
I'm back in my zone now.
I love the energy of the crowd.
Let's go! Cause I'm back in my zone now.
Intensely! Get there! Get at it!
I enjoy when things get a little saucy.
Give me a freaking break!
Every match you play feels like it's the finals.
Let me into my zone. Let me into my zone.
Fire.
Let me into my
And that's what the fans want to see.
That's what intense tennis is.
Welcome everyone to the Atlanta Cup here in Atlanta, Georgia, where we have a very special night where Aryna Sabalenka and Ben Shelton have come together to take on Nick Kyrgios and Naomi Osaka. But before that fun action gets started, the opening act for tonight is the Intense Tennis League, a brand new professional team format league where men and women compete together on the same court with substitutions, timeouts, and one serve, where a total combined score at the end of the day wins the day. And it is an action-packed league that got started earlier this year, where all these teams are coming together, and it's fast-paced, only 14 seconds in between points, and it is legitimately 14 seconds in between points. No referee giving them a few extra seconds to get set. They move fast, they play fast, and they play intense. What makes it a lot more fun, each winner counts as +2. So you're going to see these players play some aggressive tennis, try to get some big leads with that offense and at the net. And tonight,
to be a tennis fan and grow up in Atlanta, to have pro tennis in Atlanta.
Those 3 7-minute bolts will be very fast and very intense. We have on the near side, we're going to have Claudio Pistolesi's team, Team Blue, that are going to be playing underneath Naomi Osaka and Nick Kyrgios. And you'll see on the court there Trent Bride, Blue Baker, Trent Bride, the local Atlanta native, All-American from UGA, showing off his biceps right there. You know where he spends his time in the gym. We'll see if his practice court on the skills matches bicep curls. And then on the far side, we're going to have Carousel with Max Benson for Marcelo Ferreira that are representing Aryna Sabalenka and Ben Shelton. Sebastian Nunez there with the coin toss. And Max Benson, Carousel look like they have chosen to serve, and they only have one serve. And that's the toughest part. We have no warm-ups here. We go right into it. All we want to do is play. And as you see right there on the first point, we do play lets here. So even if the serve hits the net, we keep going here. And the Ginger Ninja 1-0 right there as he's asking for the ball from his intensifiers. Blue Baker coming in, the English native, sails that backhand long. We can see some of the nerves coming in play. Big arena, lots of energy. And we see the underhand serve with the misfire by Trent. Maybe he should have done a few less bicep curls. But a lot of times they want to play pretty fast, so you will see some underhand serves if the opponent's not ready. They play server's pace. If the returner's not ready, too bad. Get with the program. They're going to serve. They want to get those +2s. That's a great little kick serve right there up to Carousel. Backhand Carousel. Done a great job on the ATP Tour, making it up to 200 in the world. Built up an incredible YouTube channel, giving people an insight on his life. Spent a couple years traveling with Naomi Osaka as she picked up a couple Grand Slams, and he was on her coaching team, and he's going to try to serve it up. And that's going to be a +2. They hit that winner, 2 points. It's going to be 5-2, Team Red. They're going to go back and serve on the same side. Risky playing these overheads there, because if you give it to him, you get that +2 opportunities. And as our on-court commentator Luke Jensen just correctly pointed out, we got music going on. We don't play in silence here. At the Intense League, music can be going on at the same time. The fans can scream whenever they want. They get to move and have fun, and it's a lot more relaxed, a lot more on the fun side. And sometimes that can get in the server's head because somebody might jump in, like right there, Max Benson jumping up, trying to wave his hands and distract Trent. That's right, bring a lot more of the feel for fans from other sports, we bring it into the Intense League and give fans a completely different experience in tennis. Hands a little bit too stiff. Bicep might be a little bit too heavy. Max Benson gonna serve. 8-3. Goes for the poach, misses it. Sends it into the stand, hits our league commissioner on the sideline. Maybe Caru's trying to get a little bit of a raise in his contract for 2026, trying to send a message there. Keeping it low. It's pretty tough when you're at the net and somebody comes in and they hit that ball to you at the net and it barely skims the net. It's really tough. And there you see an example of one of the most important rules in Intense. Sam Nicholson gets to substitute in for Trent Bride. So what makes this a true team format? It's not just the combined score. It's the fact that you can substitute in and out. And now that makes it a true team format as we see a +2 winner for Team Blue. And right there, that sounds like it might look like a little bit of a weird play from Caru, just kind of sending that ball into the ground. But players in Intense have to weigh the options. Do they do anything they can to just float the ball back in when they're on defense? But they might give up that +2. So a lot of times just accepting the fact that they're going to lose it, just play for one, just hit it in the ground, only lose 1 point, as right there. That's an example. So Blue kept trying to defend, but unfortunately popped it up. And then it's a +2 for Max Benson's team. Maybe it would have been better for Blue to just send it into the ground and only give up 1 point. And Sam Nicholson, the Intense League MVP for males in Season 1 from UNC Wilmington. The quiet beast, soft-spoken, but his game is big. So that was a big chest bump right there from Max and Caru. And that's another +2 opportunity right there. Caru with the big slam, getting older, but those legs still look fresh. And we see Claudio, the legend there, he still got some energy, bringing back his love of the game to coach in the Intense League. You see the whole team, they're standing up, they're cheering together because they want to push on. A lot of excitement from the team, and one of the things that's so important is just the team dynamic, the support you get even from the players on the bench. It's very, very important. As Simon Pritchard has substituted in on the far side, Kennesaw State Owl legend, one of the best players to come out of Kennesaw State, coming in, substitute at the net right there as Caru sends that ball long. 17-7 for Team Red. Sam, when he gets that serve going, he's one of those, he's a little bit of a slow starter, but when he gets it going, he's got a huge game. And when you have one serve only, to have an unreal kick serve like he does, it's a tremendous advantage. And there's a great poach by Simon, reading that very well. Got a minute and a half left. First of 3 7-minute bolts. So bolts are going to be like quarters or sets. We play it within periods, right? So in Intense, those periods are called bolts. So we got about a minute 20 left before we take a quick break, and women's doubles will be coming up next. And that's a tough sliding serve. Not a lot of kick on that. This is a little bit of a gritty court, just laid down recently. It's fresh. Marcelo, look at him on the bench trying to get the crowd going. A lot of that college tennis vibe. Great redirect, +2 by Simon. Seems like the only points that Team Blue is winning on the far side is +2s, though I think we needed to switch up jerseys because it throws me off with the black. Underhand serve because Blue Baker wasn't ready. Big forehand right there, sending a message. He goes for the +2, been winning a couple points in a row. Goes for the big serve, trying to get him off guard, but just misses that long. Shaza serving it up once again. Ooh, good poach. Forces that return long, as I'm sure Caru caught him in the corner of his eye and felt that he needed to do a little bit more. And that is time. Max Benson trying to get the crowd up. These players are going to take a short break. We're going to have women's doubles that are going to be coming up. And because there's no warm-up, what's very different at Intense, we just go straight into play. We don't want to waste time. We don't want to see them hit and giggle and just like get loosened up. We want action. We want play. That's why we have 14 seconds in between points. And so we got rid of warm-ups because we want to see action. So they get a little bit of water. The players take advantage of this. For about 30 seconds, just get a couple hits in, because that's all they got. All right, the lights are back on. Women's doubles is going to get us going. 7 more minutes. We're going to have Emma Burgic with Sion Mendez on the near side right here. Tanya Sosnowskaya, Quinn Gleason, fresh off a WTA title over in Asia, 60 in the world in doubles. Mighty Quinn getting things started to Emma Burgic. A lot of doubles is that cat and mouse game. Do you post, do you not? How much do you fake? Trying to impact the returner on the baseline right there. Tanya kind of faked herself out. Sion earned the fake. Quinn went down the line and was able to hit a great volley down to Tanya. And there's great reflexes by Emma. Great reflexes. You think Quinn would have had the +2 opportunity at women's doubles. 24-12 in the overall score. The women get to add on to that overall score here from the men's doubles that finished off earlier. Tanya Sosnowskaya to serve, the University of Texas and Old Dominion All-American, surely to go down in the Hall of Fame. Huge backhand and an even bigger forehand. Call came a little bit late. Quinn was waiting for it. Looks like she kind of pushed that electronic line calling. Emma saying, come on, can we get a little bit of replay? But we don't have time for replays that intense. We only have 14 seconds in between points. We got to play fast, so no time for replays. Just got to trust our friends over at Bolt 6. But unfortunately, Quinn Gleason's going to lose a little bit of trust from Tanya as she missed that relatively easy +2 opportunity on that poach. But Emma Burgic says, look, I feel bad. Why don't you take this point? I'm going to single fault it and give it back to you. Remember, at Intense, if you're new to this, there's only one serve. So Quinn Gleason to serve, and there's the put away by Tanya. That's what Quinn wanted to do a couple points ago. Tanya showing her how it's done. Quinn saying, thank you, looks good, do it again. I'm going to go back. When you hit a winner, you got to go back and serve on the same side. Let's see, this time she went body forehand. Tanya didn't go for the poach. Smart lob by Emma. And you see the movement from Tanya impacting Emma. Do I go line? Forces the lob, forces the miss. So even if they're not hitting at the net, they impact the point. Great kick serve, but what touch? Oh! Oh, great tweener. I think influenced by Luke Jensen right there, but Sion was ready for it with the angle volley winner. Sion saying, great shot, mine's a little bit better. Oh, Tanya right back at it. Emma with the unbelievable reflexes, but Tanya's like, I've seen you do this, I'm going to be ready. Chases it down and says, how you like that? And she gives it back, but that's all right. The +2, -1, you still got +1 right there. So Emma Burgic trying to serve it up, got the thigh wrapped up, been a little bit hurt, but giving it a go for her team right now, and you see a little bit of a struggle trying to push off that left leg into the serve. We'll see if she throws in some underhand serve just because of that leg work right there. That's another point. That's got to be a point right there for Tanya, forcing that. Sure, it's a point for the whole team, but that's an extra point right there when we get the stat report. She forced that ball wide. Look at her poaching right there. But Emma, great job keeping it clean, ready. Quinn is so close to that net, does not leave a lot of room. Tanya hits a great return to her feet, and Sion just can't move it away from Quinn as she gets it up. Another +2 winner. So close. Again, great impact we've seen from Tanya and Quinn. They are really in the heads of Sion and Emma on the far side with how much they're moving, and then great hands. And every time I say something great about that, Emma Burgick says, hey, JY, take a look at this. Great return, they're still in it. Oh, great defense. Great return by Emma to stay into that. But even better defense to offense from Team Blue. Just unbelievable hand. She stands so close, wondering when we're going to see the lobs, but that's the problem. If you leave a lob too short, you're almost going to guarantee a +2 the other way, so you try to hit it and sneak it past. But Quinn is so close, she positions herself so well in the middle of the court that you just don't feel like you have any gaps. And then you try to pass her line, but she reads that well. Unbelievable anticipation, racking up the +2s. Mighty Quinn putting on a show. Oh, I fully expected her to make it with how fast her hands have been, but still great reflex to only make it +1. Emma Burgick going to test that left quad one more time. Quinn went for it down the line. Just missed it long. Much better serve from Emma, pushing up right there. Even better serve right there. Ooh, not sure if Sion was anticipating. Emma was waiting for the poach, and Sion got a little bit of starstruck right there. Just got a little nervous, let it go, and then Emma wasn't ready. Point right there. Oh, and Mighty Quinn with the underhand serve. And it works out beautifully. Kept it low so then Annabelle couldn't attack. Got these 14 seconds. Sometimes players aren't ready. You want to serve fast. Tanya poached a little bit too early. Intensifiers need to get that ball off the court for safety reasons. They're not going to. They're playing too fast. No, that's okay, Luke. You are allowed to toss it. Luke Jensen apologized, but hey, we got music going on. Players got to get ready. And Quinn up real close for that return. Tanya just mishit it, but in the right position. Annabelle Thomas, a standout for Team Jacksonville in Season 1. Played for University of Clemson, and Sion poached a little bit too early. I'd say nice shot by Tanya. I think Sion moved a little bit too early and just made it very easy for Tanya to rip that forehand inside in. +2. Underhand serve to play quick as the clock was running out and our 7 minutes comes to an end. Hey, Mighty Quinn, one more time, +2. Bringing it in for Team Blue. What a finish as we got mixed doubles coming up next. Mixed doubles getting ready to go. Trent Bride, Tanya Snatsunskaya on the far side. Sion Mendez, Carousel on the near side. Max Benson getting his team fired up wherever he goes. He is the firecracker for his team. He is the energy guy. He lifts everybody's spirits. He's trying to get the crowd to go up. And Mr. All-American Trent Bride right there going to serve it up. Former number 8 junior player in the world. Getting us ready for our final 7 minutes of the Intense League, this pro team tennis league. Great poach by Caruso right there. Sion got that return down to Trent's feet, made it too tough to pick it up. And there you got Caruso, the backwards hat, beautiful Technofiber racket, great sponsor of the Atlanta Cup, providing the balls, stringers as well. Sliding that serve down the tee, and you can see that ball never came up. Sion was expecting it to be able to hit it down, but stayed too low. Great slice serve, which is very effective so that players can't really attack it. They might be able to return it. They can't attack it. Trent Bride is everywhere. trying to step up. Someone from UGA's got to win some games today. He's going to be trying to do his part for Team Blue at Intense. Great serve by Tanya. Great hand. Sion expecting Trent to poach. Did not. Stayed home. Got the volley. Thank you very much. 4-1 in mixed doubles, but 41-35. So they play all three men's doubles, women's doubles, and mixed doubles, and a combined score at the end of the day wins. So it's 4-2 because you just got started mixed doubles. But the big one is 41-35. That's the score you got to focus on, as Trent is just playing mind games with Sion. She doesn't know where Trent's going to be. Another volley winner right there. +2. You hit that winner, you go back on the same side. Oh, and just off that net. So at Intense, they play let. So if the serve hits the net, as long as it goes in, you keep playing. A lot of times that can impact the returner. Definitely got the point right there. Great hands by Trent. Oh, that's tough. Right off the net. I'd like to say nice shot by Carew, but sorry, buddy. That hit the net. Lucky shot right there as we see substitution coming in for Trent Bride. Give him a little bit of breather. He was poaching, moving everywhere. Blue Baker in. Now alongside Quinn Gleason, who's back after a stellar performance in women's doubles. But Carew saying we're still playing in mixed doubles now. This is a new game. But we did a full team substitution. You can substitute one or substitute both. And there's Quinn trying to pick up where she left off. Big return. Good hands, but Carew was ready. Angle winner, +2. Shifting right for a backhand return. It works for Sion. Sion is just struggling to manage with whoever's at the net, whether it's Trent or Quinn. Sion struggling. Wonder when she's going to start to use the lob a little bit more. She hasn't gone to it right now. And that's right, when you hit a winner, it counts as +2. You got to go back and serve on the same side. We'll see where the confusion was. Yeah, I think they overthought it. Team Blue, 'cause remember, you hit a winner, counts +2. You got to go back, serve on the same side. Later on, we'll find out who got it right. Claudio asking for the VAR. Sorry, buddy. We're not in Italy here. No VAR right now. Okay, we got to play. We got a show to go on. And there's that lob that we're wondering if Sion's going to use. Carew using it very wisely. Quinn is just so close to the net. It's wide open. Great forehand. Is it going to be a winner? Is it going to be a touch? +1? Carew and Sion made their case pretty quick. Sebastian Nunez, the chair umpire, making the case. He bought it. Only one. Still a beautiful shot. 47-44 for Team Blue on the far side. Great return down to the feet with one serve. It's really tough to serve and volley here because you're not going to go too big on that serve. And returners take advantage of it. There's that one serve rule right there. 48-45. 2.5 minutes left. Blue with a 3-point lead. Oh, again, bolt 6 a little bit with the late call. Maybe a little bit jet lagged. But that ball did look to be out. That call finally came in. Oh, inside out cut volley +2. Welcome to the show. Oh, fake underhand serve. Blue bought it. He went forward. And there's the lob once again. Yep, just long. It was the right play, though. You had it, just missed it. And if you're going to hit a lob, you might as well miss it because you don't want to give that +1 up there for them. Smart with the lob this time, Sion. Put her in play, but Blue Baker, great deep backhand. Minute 25 left, 50-45. Blue Baker to serve. Rolling that clock down to the last second. Oh, and it's going to be a +2. Let's see if they play a quick serve right here. They go for the substitution. It's +2. Emma needs to serve. That clock's rolling down. 6-5. They miss an opportunity to serve with Blue not being ready because he tried to throw the racket under a minute. Let's see if that's going to come back and hurt him. Oh, 1 point lead for Team Blue, 35 seconds. Quinn Gleason to serve. Big return, that's a tight backhand. He felt the pressure, he knows he needed to win that point. 16, 15, 14, they're gonna run the clock down, something you can't do in traditional tennis, but in this form, you can run some clock. Does she go for the serve in? Gotta go for a winner here if you're Team Red. And it is +2, and we're gonna be tied up, and we're gonna have a sudden death point to decide it with Intense. This is it, 1 point to decide it. Oh, Team Blue, they should have just hit it in the net. Only giving up 1, but now it's 2. Red the poach, goes for the angle, and he goes for the +2, and they've done it. Team Red with the angle winner. Sudden death point. Carousel does it. And it is over, and you just look at the heartbreak right there. 2 different team huddles. Oh, Team Red with the comeback. And then to finish it off with the angle winner. Unbelievable. The 2 Brazilians gonna have some coxinhas and some picanha after this, and Marietta. Oh man, what a finish to tonight's show. Intense Tennis League 2026 Season 2 coming right back at you. Thank you everyone for checking out the Intense Tennis at the Atlantic Cup.